So I woke up this morning and I was like, I want to go for a walk. It's kind of cold outside, so I'm not going for a walk till later. I'm going to get up and actually cook my Sunday dinner. But before I do, let's have a conversation real quick, okay? So I woke up this morning and something was on my mind. And I haven't done these videos in a while, but I needed to do this video today, right? So I thought about it and I was like, you know what? A lot of people really don't know who they are. Like, if you ask a person, to describe them or, ask a person who they is, they'll be hiding behind their religion. They'll be hiding behind their relationship status. They'll be hiding behind their career. They'll be hiding behind, the amount of children they have, their children, or any other like thing that they feel is a title, but they never really talk about who they are, right? Because they're hiding behind a political view or, like I said, a religion. All of these things they're hiding behind, or they're hiding behind their trauma. They're hiding behind, bad situations that happen to them. But they never really talk about who they are or describe who they are, right? And I feel like that's a big problem because a lot of people, they feel like, oh, if I'm this profession or I'm this religion or, I have this many children or, I have, this thing, this title, that describes who they are and that gives them a sense of belonging. But they never really talk about their hobbies, things that they truly enjoy, or things that are organically them because they're hiding behind these titles or they're hiding behind their trauma. And for me, like for so long, I did the same thing, right? I was a black American woman that was a publicist, that was a divorced mother, that was Christian, non denominational, Muslim, spiritual, all of these things, but none of these things really described who I was as a person. These were just societal titles that I put on myself simply for the sake of I seen everybody else doing it and I didn't know any better. So now, when I really think about who I am as a person, um, it goes in line with what my purpose is of being here, because a lot of people are here, they're living lives, and they have not spent one day, 1 hour, 1 second really focused on who they are as a person for real and their purpose. What is their God given purpose? What is the purpose that you're here on earth, right? And for the last few years, I've really been focusing on just what is my purpose? Who am I? Why am I here? Not tying myself to any titles. At one point I was carrying on this title as a Niger wife, as an expat, and though these are things that are a part of my life, that doesn't describe who I am as a person and the things that I truly enjoy and the things that are in alignment with my purpose and why I'm here. Yes, I'm a mother. Yes, I'm a grandmother. Yes, I'm a daughter. Yes, I'm a niece. I don't have any nieces or nephews, so I'm not an auntie. But yes, I'm a friend. Yes, I'm an expat that lived abroad. Yes, I'm vegan. Yes, I'm an author, all of these things, but so many people can have that same description of themselves. So if I'm in a room with 5 people and we all have the same description, what makes me different? What is my life purpose? Why am I here? What are the things that really are a part of my organic self that wasn't created or fabricated from society, that wasn't embellished from religion, that wasn't, really programmed based on things, based on my family, based on where I was geographically. Yeah, I'm from Detroit, but how many other millions of people are from Detroit? Does that really tell you who I am as a person? Does it really? Even when it comes to astrology, yes, I'm a Cancer. Yes, I'm a goat. Yes, I'm a life path 7. But still, that doesn't tell you who I am individually and what my life purpose is. And for the sake of the things that I have going on, and I know like sharing on the internet can turn into something crazy, and you have monitoring spirits and people trying to, you know, diminish who you are based on this social media. I'm not really going to get into my purpose. Y'all just will see it. I'm not going to really get into my description, but I'm just going to strongly suggest that for the month of April, you don't even got to start right now. It's the 29th of March, so you got time to really think about it. But, and really focus on how you want to do it. But for the month of April, because it's the new year, I want you to really focus on your purpose. Really focus on who you are as an individual. Remove all of those titles from the religion that you practice, from your job title, from your relationship status. Remove all of those things and really focus on who you are as a person. What's your purpose? Why are you here? And does the things that you have as far as like those titles and those, those characteristics that you think you have, are they in alignment with who you truly are they in alignment with your purpose? And do they actually make you feel free, or do they make you feel obligated to something? Because a lot of people, they're like, oh, I want to be a wife. Oh, I want to be married. Oh, I want to be a husband. And you realize that you're just obligating yourself to a title. And then you just pick anyone. And that person isn't even on the same frequency, or y'all not equally yoked. So now, yeah, you're married, but you unhappy. Like, you could be working a job as a neurosurgeon. Yeah, you're a neurosurgeon, but are you really happy? Was it something that you did because you wanted to do it, or was it something that was influenced by family, by society? Were you taking on a title based on pressures, trying to impress people? Because a lot of people take on all of these different titles, all of these different descriptions, because they're trying to impress someone, or they're trying to heal that trauma that's within them, and they feel like having this title will heal their trauma. Case in point, a lot of women become wives because they want the title. Okay, I'm a wife now. Now I'm perfect. Now I'm happy. Now my life is complete. And they haven't worked on any trauma. They haven't done any shadow work. So then they get into these marriages, and then they're not happy, and they have all these issues because you really didn't take the time to really focus on your purpose and who you really were. You just wanted a title because you felt like without that title you were incomplete. And then you realize, I don't even want to be a wife, or I don't even want to be a husband to this person, or I'm not domesticated enough to be a wife, or I don't have that provider instinct in me to be a husband, but I'm a husband. And now I'm like, my wife, my wife, my wife, my wife. I know somebody that loves saying my wife, my wife, my wife. I'm not going to say who, but yeah. And guess what? They not providing for their wife. They ain't even providing for themselves. They just love saying my wife, my wife, my wife, because it gives them hmm, some sort of ego. But guess what? You ain't even being a husband. You don't even know how to be a husband, but you run around here talking about my wife, my wife, my wife. So take this time in April to really focus on your life purpose. Why are you here? Remove all of those titles, all of those descriptions, and really focus on who are you, what's your purpose, why are you here, and stop hiding behind these superficial titles. Stop hiding behind these materialistic things that you think makes you like, oh, I drive a Mercedes, or I own 10 Chanel bags, but that doesn't really tell me who you are. Seriously. So anyway, I'm out. I just wanted to kind of share this with y'all because I haven't done this in a while, and y'all know I be waking up and I be thinking and I be like, let me share with the people. Okay, I'm out. I'm about to go cook. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm making. Peace.